Hi everybody, the video that you're about to enjoy is part of a lesson that I did with Scissors, who plays a lot of Fortnite, Minecraft, Fall Guys, Call of Duty, Rocket League, and all sorts of other games over on Twitch and here on YouTube. I've linked his channel in the description. He's also playing in PogChamps 2. This lesson we covered a lot of different stuff, and I've actually included timestamps for exactly what you'd like to find, a lot of opening, middle game planning, and avoiding blunders, and I think that's pretty much it. So enjoy, you can click around, and let me know your thoughts in the comments below.
Okay.
So, as far as playing with Kingspawn, when they play Kingspawn as well, you can go for this. It's a little bit better for you to go for this if you play Knight and Bishop out first.
Okay. Okay.
So that's called the Vienna system. I'm a big fan of it. So go ahead, you can develop your Queen's Knight to C3, so Knight C3.
Just but so I would play my knight here to protect this pawn. And why am I playing? You said to play bishop c4. Why bishop c4? I've heard people say that putting this bishop here is a very strong opening, but I don't understand why exactly.
It's just that as far as the beginning goes, it's the most active square that you have.
Okay.
And I'm going to say this a lot today, so just something to keep in mind. You'll have vision on something, so your bishop is attacking, or at least has vision on something that's only protected by the king.
Okay.
And so it can end up very weak. Like, this is not the best square for the bishop. But why? Why is that not so good? Blocks in your queen.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a passive square. This just is clumsy. It's blocking
because
everything.
It blocks this as well. Yeah,
yeah.
Okay.
And this move is just a target, so your bishop's just going to immediately be attacked.
Yep.
So,
but if let's say, for example, this pawn was here and this knight was, I've seen oftentimes players will play that knight there and this pawn here, and then you push that to pin the king.
Yeah. So yeah, I get what you're saying. So something like hypothetically speaking, like here, bishop. Here. Yeah.
And would I want to trade in that instance?
So it's tough because it's tough to give such a general rule so early. But what I'll say in general is it's better for you to keep your bishops on the board.
Okay.
They're slightly better than knights. They have long range potential. One hit Fortnite, sniper. Okay, last reference. Because knights are kind of more close range pieces.
Okay.
Whereas a bishop can stand over here and still target something on the other side of the board.
Yeah. Okay. Got it.
And unless you have a good reason, like you're going to win a pawn or you're going to, just keep the bishop. So that's why I like bishop here.
All right.
Now, bishop for bishop, that's a different story. That's a fine trade because at least you both take the hit of the bishop.
Yep.
So something like knight out is good because you've got no other options. And then you'll do your whole setup. So then you'll play d3 and then you'll play f4 and your bishop's out. So
okay. Yeah. I found myself often, I guess I'd find myself playing e4 and then d3 right away and then blocking that bishop in. I find myself doing that too much.
Right. So actually, this game is a great example. This is a great example of the fact that your bishop gets blocked in. You're completely fine.
Oh, this is a past game of mine.
Yeah, I think this is the most recent game that you played. So.
Oh no.
No, but win or lose, it doesn't matter because the thing is, we have to. The goal is not to look at this game and be like, look, here are all the little things you did wrong in this game. It's more like, more generally, what I want you to kind of pick up on going forward. So, first things first. Moves like this, early on, you want to try to avoid too many trades without getting developed.
Okay.
Because you want to get
just leaves my pawns hanging out.
Yes.
Yep.
However, already as early as this move, you play a very natural recapture, but actually you're completely winning here with the white pieces. How does that make any... How can you be completely winning? Okay. Puzzle solving skills are super important. Most forcing move in a game of chess, which attacks the enemy king, is a check.
Yes. So right there. I remember this. He goes here and I go there I wanted to go there sooner, but then he puts me in check right away. I remember he does that.
Yeah, so you took back. Obviously, it's not a bad move, but so early on, weakening a king, queen there, they have to play this move because if they block, what do you do?
Take.
Take, and if they take back, what do you take?
Take right back.
No, something better, something even better.
Oh, obviously the rook right there.
Yeah, so that's a very common theme, queen opposite rook, like this.
Okay.
You're going to see positions where a knight here can take this pawn. Whoops, let me... So that's why this is so bad. I mean, obviously this is horrible.
Yeah.
He's in front of everybody.
You can't castle and it's blocking the king or blocking the queen and everything. Okay.
And there you go. You're not the first or the last person in history to tell me that here you're going to take.
Okay.
Now you know.
Okay.
Pick up the
I 100% would have seen that in a real match. Obviously, I don't miss anything.
Right. Neither do I. And that's why it's good that we're working together. So
oh boy.
One more small thing.
Okay.
Oh, you're a genius. You actually you found it. So
am I?
This pawn is attacking your bishop.
Yep.
But you took it.
Because he can't move because I have the king pin.
What a god. Oh my god. I gotta tell you, I've taught a lot of 800, 900 rated players for this PogChamps. I don't know how many of them would have seen that.
Okay.
So that's a good start. That's very nice.
At least I did that and missed the rook though.
That's fine. So it's all patterns. Okay. Now I'm gonna break your heart.
Oh no.
He plays knight d4. So anytime
I know he was gonna try and do this here with my king and my rook. Should I have played king here? Or
okay.
how do I stop? Okay, break my heart.
Hold on. Let's slow it down for a second. So a guy plays a move, right?
Yes.
First thing you ask yourself is the question, what do they want?
What are they trying to do? They're trying to do that action right there.
Yeah. And so you played a move which guards this. How many ways can you guard this? You just told me king here. What else can protect this? Does pushing it protect it?
Pushing it challenges, but he can still go behind and
yeah. So king here.
I
king
tried
here.
this, but then he came in with that, and I didn't see that.
Yes. Long range bishop moves, super important. So that's one thing from today I want you to try to pick up on, just seeing what the bishop sees, both for you and the other guy. Bishop back.
Bishop back, of course. Of course. How did I not see that?
Okay, but are you ready for heartbreak?
Yes.
So remember what I said with you got to look, just scan it, checks first, because it's the most forcing move in the game.
Are there?
That's mate. It's just mate. You win.
Wait, but oh yeah, it is mate.
Just mate. So move 9, we have a mate because the guy just.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That is. Oh no. See, if I were to do something like that in PogChamps, I would never live it down. So I need to keep that in mind. Always look for the check.
Yes.
So it could be mate.
It doesn't mean you have to play the check, but it just means just look at it. Maybe it's there. Queen h5, bishop h5. All right, but the game goes on. Oh my god, you found it on the next move. You found it on the next move. I didn't even see that. But now he has this.
You know, that's true heartbreak right there. That's what that is.
So then you came back because you wanted to protect this.
Yes.
So small lesson in and of itself. You didn't want to go here because you realized that the guy was going to win your rook. However, sometimes this is better because this knight gets stuck.
And doesn't have many options to go. Yeah. Okay.
Yes. And so how do you attack this knight right now? Nice. Very nice. And the rook. And that's it. You pick up the rook. You pick up the knight. Another like mini lesson, like I guess as far as this position goes. Whose position is better here? I just want to hear how you think about it.
I would say mine in terms of I have more pieces up the board and his rooks are stuck in the corners.
Perfect. So first things first, when I ask that question, or you got to think about it like in a certain way, who's better? Step 1 is material. So who's up material? Who's up how many points? Better question is, what's the balance? What does that mean? That means you both have one rook, but he has a second one, but you have an extra bishop.
Yep.
And how many pawns does he have? 5, and you have 5.
So he's up material, but I have better positioning on the board. Yeah,
you've got a much safer king. His king kind of shook, and it's only got 1 square.
I can't believe I threw this game away. Oh,
no. This is complicated. Let's,
It's an ugly end to the game. Let's just
Oh,
put that right there
do you
out for
remember
the
what
viewers.
happened? Or
I don't remember exactly what happened, but I remember being really mad at myself. And
dude,
I couldn't believe my eyes and
that's
couldn't
literally
believe what I
all of
did.
chess, though.
I couldn't believe what I did, but let's just get right into the rest of the game, shall we?
Sure. So this is what I wanted to point out to you was that you gave him the knight. You basically were like, listen, man, I don't want to get forked. You can take, I'm just going to move my rook. But it's usually better to lose the rook for the knight than just give away the full piece.
Okay.
You're at least getting something for it.
Okay.
So for the future, there's that. Guy goes here. Ooh, interesting. Oh, you went here and he took. Is that what you were frustrated about? Or
yeah, I threw away my bishop. I got a little ahead of myself there.
okay, but that's easy to cut back on because you just look, can he take me? Can he take me?
Yeah, I just rushed and completely blundered.
Okay, so then we're gonna learn what's the best move here for you. Probably just
I was gonna say
treat.
There initially to challenge, but
yeah.
But this is better. Why?
I was thinking to just block out this bishop. Obviously, he can still get away.
Okay.
Ooh, but maybe we get this.
That's initially what I was thinking, and I didn't see him there. I just kind of was thinking I had this option going on, but obviously he was defending that square.
Yeah, and it's also not necessarily a guarantee. Like, you're pinning his knight to the rook, but the guy can protect it. It's not like he has to move.
Yeah.
But you took his bishop. I mean, it's not the end of the world. All right, good. I'm liking this. Did this guy just play perfectly after this?
Okay. This is where this was the move that I really hated right here.
Okay, so one move mistakes, but I gotta tell you, you don't have some sort of fundamental deficiency in the game. You're just making some mistakes. Like, that's
clearly I don't watch his bishops enough. That is the moral of the story here. It's been the long bishop strikes that have gotten me.
Yeah. Okay, and I guess here you were just like, all right, I'm fed up. I don't want to play. I guess you resigned here. But okay, like now we know something more about the opening. Before you play this f4 move, knight bishop, set it up, and then go ahead and do it.
Okay.
I want to find a game that you maybe played with the black pieces, just so I kind of see
how I opened up there.
Yeah, how do you usually... Is this a game? Wow, this is a long game. Okay, here, let me invite you to another game.
Oh, boy.
60-move game. 45 moves. Okay, I invited you.
How do I see invites if I didn't see it pop up on the bottom right?
Oh. You're still in live chess?
Yes.
Typed in the right username. Let me try again. One of us might have to refresh.
Okay. Try oh, there we go. There we go.
So at the top right of the board, you'll see a little cogwheel. Just hover there. The icon right below it is flip board, so that you'll see it from Black's perspective.
Oh no, it was. I see it from Black's. Like this, you mean?
So that like
Black's
the black
at the bottom.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay. E4. Oh. You start like this.
Yes. Should I mirror that move?
I didn't say anything. I mean, I just want to know where you got this opening from. It's a good opening.
I don't recall where I got it from, but I remember learning that or thinking that this is stronger than mirroring here.
Okay.
Because if I were to continue to mirror, then I can't do that. I don't. Well,
chess kind of sucks. Well, I mean, we could just clip it right there, but chess it sucks in the sense that like when you're first starting out, there's actually hidden solutions beyond all of this. Like E4, E5 is the most popular opening. Period. Beginner, super grandmaster. The opening you're playing is just an opening. I mean, the idea is to go here.
Okay. Yep.
It's called the French defense. Both of them are completely fine. You just kind of have to know the game plan after this. So, for example, if they play knight out, you need to know what to do when they put the bishop here or when they put the bishop here. If you want to throw people off, you can play this because 95% of people are getting this.
Okay.
But also, I can teach you to do the exact same thing you do, but the other way.
Okay.
So you know how you play your whole F pawn thing?
Yep.
You could do it with black also.
Okay.
So for example, knight here. So develop your knight as normal. If I play something like bishop, you would just get the bishop out.
Get my bishop out as well. Just mirror. You're saying?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Is that the thunder again?
That is thunder. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
The one thing you have to worry about a little bit when you play this with the black pieces is tricks on this square. So for example, there's like a bunch of opening traps, like where the knight tries to jump in and destroy everything. Does that ever happen to you?
Of course. So if that knight were to try to jump there,
now what would you do?
I would do this to defend this square.
Remember our little sequence of moves? So the first thing you look for is a check.
Oh, no, I can't check.
You can't check. I mean, bishop here is not good, but the second tier is, can you capture anything?
Oh, you think I should capture there? What?
No. Not
is that what you were saying?
No, I'm saying that is a check, but it's not a good move because you'll just lose the bishop.
Yeah.
But you do have a capture in this position. Look around, long range move.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
There you go. Now, sometimes the pawn is going to be here, so you can't do that.
Yeah. If the pawn is already developed or moved up, then the bishop defends that.
And so that's kind of the point, is that if their knight can go here, you will have some difficulty defending this. But what I like to do is, for example, if they play here, just don't let them do it. Just play h6.
Yep.
Play h6, okay. Life is easy. They don't get to go here.
Okay.
And then I personally would recommend, if you're going to play king's pawn, castle queenside.
Okay.
Why? So
I never know when to castle kingside or queenside.
Cool. So I'm gonna, hopefully I'll fix that for you. So in a hypothetical situation where they've already committed their king this way, and you've now decided to commit your king this way, you're gonna have an easier time attacking their king. Why? Just conceptually, like, why does that make sense? If you castle queenside.
You have more pieces on the left side of the board. Your rook is already over. You have more pieces on their side, and
yeah. And if you decide to just go crazy, there's no king here.
Okay.
Right? Because if you think about it, if you castle short, that would be tragic. Like, what are you gonna do? How does that make any sense? You're gonna open your king.
Yeah.
So,
you're just okay.
But the way you play it, like, now you know, if you want to play king's pawn, I recommend getting your pieces out and then trying to just queenside castle.
Okay.
And then play an early pawn h6.
Yep.
Now, one more thing I should mention is that if you forget something, you always have the VOD. That is the best way to learn. I mean, I know it's painstaking, it's a pain in the ass. You want to just learn it and go play it, but
I usually analyze my games, but after every game I'll go through the analyzing tool or whatever.
Yes, exactly.
Play by play.
The thing is, it's a little bit tricky because what it will tell you is, hey, you screwed up in the opening, and you're like, what are you talking about? My coach told me to do.
Yeah,
so, sometimes it'll nitpick because it's a computer.
Yeah.
And do you have if you play king's pawn, would you know what to do against this garbage?
Against that garbage, I don't do this. I learned that the hard way.
Good.
Yeah, exactly. Do I play my king here, or against, because he wants to do this here eventually?
Yeah. Just knight out. Not too complicated.
Is it that knight out?
Well, he's also attacking something else with this, but it's good that I'm showing this to you. So pawn. So just get this knight out.
Okay.
And if he does this,
we No, we don't do that. Do I do
Huh?
this?
You can do yes. So you can get any of the queen moves out of the
Okay.
way. I would also suggest this is actually fine now.
Okay, because this is protected now.
Yes, and you can develop your bishop like this. That's the
Okay.
point. And knight, castle. So you're getting a lead in development. What if I try to checkmate you again?
Do I push here? No.
No, I don't want you to do that.
No. I would take my knight here.
Yeah. So just knight out, right?
Yeah.
Because you're guarded.
This is yep, exactly.
You want to
Okay.
make your life super simple. You can also offer a queen trade, but maybe you don't like that because you want to keep your queen.
Okay. But sometimes I do like to trade queens because I feel like some players are really strong with queens against me. I've found that I'll just miss something and I'll lose a piece. So I'm fine trading queens if we're even. And but also this queen trade would also develop my knight, right?
Yeah, and
I'd have more pieces developed than him.
it's like you're playing with the white pieces
Also,
now. Yeah.
okay.
You're
Okay.
a step ahead now because again, this is garbage. Like it doesn't work. But
Yep.
there's like a 40% chance sub like 900 that if you play a 10-minute game, someone's gonna play Queen H5 or Queen F.
Okay.
I don't know who the hell is teaching these people, but it's astounding. Now, as far as your opening goes, I like it because it makes for easy play. My only concern with the French is that if they take a lot of space, you might struggle with this. Do you ever get this?
Yep. Where they try to push
Yeah.
this here.
Are you feel cramped sometimes like this?
Sometimes I have definitely felt like that. But as of late, I feel like they haven't been able to, do that too much to me. But I feel like I used to feel very, very cramped when they would have this here. Their 2 pawns here and my 2 pawns here.
Yeah. So do you usually just go like this?
Yep.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So you're supposed to take more space on the queen side and just kind of postpone these moves because you can't get them. So
Yep.
either or is good. Like I'm happy with whichever one you play. You might like king's pawn because you'll get to mirror some of the other stuff that you doing with the white pieces.
Okay.
But okay, let's see how you play. Okay, you like queen trade. Another queenless game. Let's see this. This is all balanced. All right, you could take some grandmaster moves on the board here. But the symmetry is what kills me as a chess fan. It's just very boring.
Yes.
It's very boring. Oh, but we make a mistake.
I shouldn't have done that.
Holy hell.
Oh, is this the game where I give up my rooks? I think this is the game where I give up my rooks.
He took.
Yeah.
So how do you defend both? This is under attack and this is under attack. So how do you defend both?
Both. By doing this.
Yeah, bishop there would have been slightly better.
Yeah. What did I do? Oh no.
You allowed the fork, but again, it's not the worst thing in the world. Like you're worse, but now that's not good.
Yeah.
So
on
it seems
for
like
a night is not what you like to see.
But you get some games that are decided with one move mistakes. And so are you playing on stream or are you playing off stream?
I've been playing off stream just on my phone before bed. That's pretty
Okay.
much all I've been doing lately.
Yeah, let me scan. I wanna see some other games that potentially could have gone slightly differently. Okay, like for example, I'm just gonna keep this game on the board.
Okay.
Reset. Here's a game that you had against a different person, which played your thing. Did this. I want to see how this game went. Bishop, knight, here, takes, take, knight f3.
Is that what I should be doing?
Yes,
Putting my
this is-
bishop
yeah.
there? Okay.
And by the way, here you played a grandmaster move. This is weird because you play like really good moves, but then you lose a couple pieces.
And then
So-
I just blunder them away. I always feel like I'm doing very well, and then I'll just, it's the worst blunder.
But then this is like a genius move. Why is this move so good?
I'm taking more space on the board,
And
but
you open this guy,
opening this, yes.
shut this guy out of the game.
Okay.
So what the hell, man?
I don't know.
Jesus, this is
Listen,
like.
I don't know.
So he does this. Now, this is the big problem with the French is that it's not easy for you to develop your pieces. So
Yeah.
my advice is, rather than, playing with these guys, maneuver this knight over. So take 2 turns for the knight, like play
Okay.
knight here and then
Yep.
knight here.
Okay.
From there, talking about vision, it sees this,
Yep.
and then you can just get your bishop out and castle.
Okay.
And once you're castled, like, I'm gonna make just random moves. I don't know what white is gonna do, but once you're castled, you can start getting this pawn out of here with what? What will you do to kind of?
Could I do this here?
Yeah, you want to target it with your pieces, but if I defend it with everybody, you'll never win it because I'll really protect it. So offer a trade.
This here, or
offer
just
a trade of
take
the pawn.
this. Wait, what? Oh, here.
Yeah, because you do this sometimes with white. You offer this trade, right? F6.
Okay.
This will make your life so much easier.
Okay.
Once you're castled, because you'll get your rook in the game.
Okay.
Have the whole center. So you're crushing here. Great position for black.
So once I'm castled is when I can move that pawn. Okay.
You'll get some sort of knight maneuver. That's the one drawback of the French when you're starting out is that once they play knight a3 SOC,
those 2 pieces are pretty stuck for now. Okay.
Like I think in the game itself, you got knight a3, a6, knight c4. Board is updating for you, right?
Yep.
h6, so some waiting moves, some cryptic waiting moves. He plays a great move. That's an excellent move because he's trying to get your pawn out of the way.
Yeah, and I can take, but then his bishop's there as well.
Yeah, I actually think he might even be better off taking like this. He takes with the bishop. Now here you play another brilliant move. My man plays queen here. Jesus, look at this. Can't castle? Oh my, oh my. He plays an easy move to stop. Rook to the center. Rook to the center. He goes back. All right, I'm already looking at ways to like seriously mess him up. You play b5, which I love, because he doesn't have a good square for his knight.
Yep.
The reason I like b5 so much is it's that third tier of forcing moves. When I say forcing moves, does that make sense, or do you want me to explain that?
No, they have to move it. It's the piece is forced to move because a weaker piece can take, or I get a free piece essentially.
Yes, exactly. So check like has to be responded to, whether it's blocking or moving. It's not necessarily the best move, but it's there. Attacks don't necessarily have to be responded to. Like imagine you play this, but you blundered a queen over there.
Yeah.
So, but a check has to be responded to, and so does a capture. So b5 is I think it's the best move.
Okay.
Bishop a5, and
I remember I do some stupid stuff with my rook here.
It's not stupid. You just didn't want to lose it, but it's better for you to take the knight. Why? Like, how does that make sense? Takes.
Then also takes.
Yeah, and 2 pieces for the rook is good most of the time. You could take with the king, but I would just bring the queen back. Don't lose your castling rights.
Yeah. Okay. You're right. Okay. So, yeah, I should have seen that I would have been able to get 2 pieces instead of. What did I do instead?
But now you know. I mean, you played the second best move. I mean, it's not a bad move at all. Like.
Okay.
Don't be too self-critical. Because what's going to happen is, I don't know if this happens to you in your games, you find an idea, you go, wait a minute, maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Self-doubt creeps in, so trust your instincts.
Okay.
Rook here. 7, knight b6. Oh, but this is a mistake.
I keep moving my rook.
And he takes it.
Yep.
Wait, he doesn't take it. What the? He doesn't take it.
No, there were a couple moments where he just didn't see that, and then I don't think I moved it for a whole nother move too.
Well, you responded to a4. The problem for you is that you need to get these guys out, and it's not so simple. Just not so easy. So again,
I'm pretty certain though that he still doesn't take this.
No, in fact, he brings his knight back. Now, you took. Remember what I said earlier about
bishop versus knight?
Yeah, this is just unless this knight's like very clearly gonna destroy you.
Do something? Yeah.
Yeah, like right now, get this knight out. Keep developing.
Okay.
Another idea.
Plus, it's on the side. It's not got a whole lot of options.
So, do you remember what were the top 2 ways of figuring out who's got a better position? It's material, and what's the second one?
And developed pieces.
So the second one. That's the third one. Develop pieces, piece activity is the third one. The second one is king safety.
Oh, king safety. Okay.
His king's kind of you know, suspicious. So who can help the queen? I know you want to go here, but you can't.
Go here.
What the what? Holy! What a god! Bishop b5, and if your opponent plays a move like knight b2 attacking your queen, black to play and win. It's not mate, but where's the mate? Where is the win?
Here.
Yes. And the bishop is open, and you just win.
Okay.
He has to go here, checkmate in 1, take it. So,
Bang.
again, we see these early winning possibilities, just spotting these patterns near the king.
Okay.
This move stops it.
Yep.
Can't go here.
Yep.
The game goes on, but bishop takes knight. I just want you know, to cut these things out, and also we've identified maybe the only weakness that you have, the only weakness, literally, which
just
is
throwing pieces away.
Yeah, it's like before you move, just go, can they take either that piece or can they take anything around the board?
I find myself playing 10-minute games and finishing within 2 minutes. I just rush.
Oh, so you play fast.
I rush way too much. I never run out of time anymore because I'm just rushing and blundering, and it's bad.
That's actually not the worst thing in the world, because on the flip side, people take a really long time, play all the best moves, and lose on time.
Okay.
So you just need
now
to
I just need to take my time a little bit more and, you know, not rush those moves.
If you've made 850 and you don't have a time management problem, you can probably get to 1,000 very fast.
I was very close to 1,000 at one point.
What happened?
I don't want to talk about it. I don't know why. I'm just bad, I guess.
No, it's the fluctuation.
It's the rushing and the blundering and throwing games away consistently.
Okay, I like this f6 move. This is the same concept. This guy helps you out. He should not be taking this because he just helps you develop. He should be trying to
exactly
get some pieces out. So takes, knight takes. So you're happy here. Bishop b6. What is that even? What is that? What is that?
He did some very weird stuff with his bishop. I can't believe I lost this game. I'm slowly remembering some of these moves, and
you played okay. Bishop d6 is a bit more active. Active meaning it at least, but bishop b7 is very solid.
Okay.
There goes queen e2. Wow. Okay. So
I was originally going to trade here.
It's not a bad move. Queen b1 is also good. He has to block.
And then I was like, and then I decided to trade. I'm pretty sure.
Right. Okay. And you played knight e4, creating the threat of attacking this, right?
Yes.
What's the problem with the move knight e4?
The rook was just ready for me.
Yes, he didn't take it, but there you go. So.
Oh yeah, he missed a lot of things, but I guess I missed more.
Yeah, but this is already a weird position. So if it's not knight e4, what do you think is the best move for you?
Is it attacking this pawn? Probably not. Castling.
Probably castling, yeah, just because your king's a bit weak. Rook here, this is tough. Like, the reason this is a mistake is not because he just crushes you, but because he can defend and it attacks your rook, so you just have to go back.
Okay.
Very, like, small thing. King, like, it becomes a valuable piece in the endgame when there's no queens on.
Yeah,
so,
okay.
Somehow. What happens. But yeah, castling, exactly. You played knight e4. He didn't see it. He played rook e1, which is just a mistake.
So I get a free pawn. Did I take?
I think he played rook e1. Yeah, but you're a genius. You just didn't pick up on it. Your move had another threat. So this is one.
And check.
And check. Wow. And right on time for your move.
Gosh. No way it's that ridiculous over there.
Yeah, I don't know. I have a blackout curtain, so I can't see anything that's going on. But,
oh my gosh.
You have another move here, another check, which is a pattern that I'm going to introduce you to.
No. Because
the knight guards, right? Yep.
Yep.
You have one more check. Where is it?
Oh, it's this. Sorry, it's this. Because he can't take.
And what do you win? What do you win?
I get his rook over here.
Nice. Very nice.
Shoot.
So in the game you played knight f2, that's not a mistake, but you seeing that, that will win you games because these things are there. It's all there.
Shoot. Okay.
It's all there. So let's do this. We'll finish this game to its conclusion.
Okay.
You won this game, so you'll be happy to know. I'm not just picking games we lost. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get to this position, and you're gonna have to beat me. So we'll just practice like playing the end game.
Oh boy. Okay.
Just little things in the end game, things like
Oh,
that.
I'm gonna be so bad at the end game.
You're supposed to be bad at the end game when you start. It's little patterns. So
Okay.
great move. Attacks the rook, brings the knight back.
Yep.
Wait, dude. So you castled here, but is it because you saw this?
Yes.
You are not incorrect that it is kind of scary, but if you take, do you have to move your king and lose your rook?
No.
So what do you block with, bishop or rook?
Wait, no. This?
Yeah, why?
Because his bishop could take.
Yes.
Because if I block with that, his bishop takes, and that's a bad trade.
So you want to
block with bishop, and then if he were to take, then I would take, and he were to take, I would take.
Yes, and you're happy. Bishop here.
And he would take.
If he takes your knight, now again the best move, just castle.
Okay.
Still guarded, life is good. You're winning because you're up material.
Yep.
Yep. So don't be afraid of ghosts. You don't need to move your king when it's a check. Just remember that you can block. That's hard. Like this one's tricky. I like that you castle. Not bad at all. Bishop c7. Okay, this guy is really just really.
I don't know what he was doing with his bishop there.
Damn it, man! You're gonna kill me. You played bishop d6 here.
Okay. Wait, I did? You're saying I did do that?
Because
I once again threw away. He's got 2 pieces protecting that square. Once again, throwing away pieces, my specialty.
So bishop, he took it. Maybe we'll go back to that position. Actually, it's all of this game is a good.
And that challenges my rook at the same time. It was, oh my gosh.
So bishop d6. You played this in 6 seconds.
Yes.
So the lesson is going to be take an extra few seconds.
Take a couple seconds.
Take a couple seconds. But I'm telling you, if you were 850 and this was after a bunch of games where you really think about all your moves and you're still making mistakes, that's a problem. I like that you play moves in 6 seconds and you're making a mistake. That's good.
Okay.
You might be like, well, that's, don't gas me up, but it's actually not so bad. Okay. Remember how I said always look for checks?
Yep.
You don't have to move your rook. You could go here.
Okay.
So
I think I'd do that after one more move, maybe.
Yes. Oh no. Oh man, you're really gonna kill me.
Yeah.
Rook here. No man. Stop doing it.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. This stupid.
He didn't take though. He didn't take. See, it could have been a different game if he took.
I know, but it's so bad still because I recognized it and I said, "Oh gosh, I gotta get out of there." It's so bad. It's so bad.
So he goes here. You go here. How are your conversion skills? Rook c8. You give him a check. Please tell me he went king d1. Okay, he played king f2, which is good enough. You went rook b4. Bishop here, hitting everything. Rook. It's a good game. It's a complicated game. Now, here's what I'll say. When you analyze this with the engine, it's gonna yell at you.
Yeah.
It's really gonna be like, dude, what is this move? What is that move? But you're doing your best. Only the obvious mistakes are the ones that you have to, be shook about, like moves like this.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Yeah, I'm
too
definitely
much
shook about them.
Rook e4, he takes. What is this? Rook ec4. That is creative, but this guy
should I have done that?
Yeah, here's why. Actually, he finds it. Man, he found it. I found it. Like, I don't know what to say. He found that he could check you and get out of the pin.
Yeah.
So
and still get my rook.
Yeah, so getting out of the pin the other way would have been. So then how did you win? I'm kind of confused. You won this game, but I'm perplexed.
Did he resign or did he just
lose on time? I thought that, but
I think he threw pieces away.
No, I'm gonna be completely honest. Here's what happened. You took this. Gave you a check. You did this. He gave you a check. You went here. And then rook d8, rook takes pawn, and the guy resigned right here. What?
Hey, we win those. That's all I gotta say. You gotta just intimidate your opponent, you know? Oh, that's bad.
Okay, I'm confused because he's got 4 minutes on the clock here. I guess he was really tilted. He was like, damn it, I lost my pawns, and that means I lose the game.
I'm not complaining is all I'm saying. You said that don't worry, this is a game that you won. It's not hey, a win's a win. A win's a win.
A win is a win. This is a tough position to play with white because you've just got a very easy plan. Okay. But we're gonna learn. We're gonna learn today.
Oh, that was really bad. That was really bad.
Kevin Hart. So
I'm gonna learn today.
So we will go here to the game. All right, man. I'm gonna give you a golden ticket. You can't play Bishop D6. You gotta beat me.
Oh boy, starting here.
Yeah.
All right. So I don't want to do this, by the way. Yeah, no. D6. Yeah, that's what you just said.
What am I threatening to take? Start with that. Am I threatening to take anything?
This right here.
Very nice.
So probably that right there, or just push this up.
I dare you to give me a rook check. I'll end the lesson right now. Don't do that.
Oh shoot! Yeah. Let's do that right there. Why not?
Okay. Well, yeah. Let's not go here. So, just
okay,
scan it.
Do that.
Scan it one more time. Can't take. Is this good?
I mean, you can take, but then I can take.
Mm-hmm. So it's not a bad move. Can you also defend this somehow?
Oh no. Did you want me to go rook here?
Rook where?
Rook f6.
I think my arrow lagged. No, rook f6 is a good move. King f7 is also good.
Okay, that's what I just had done before that.
Yeah, so king f7 and pawn e5. Did you make the move actually? Did I just not see it? Oh.
Yeah.
So you played king f7?
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. I guess it just
No, you're fine.
Lagged for a second. Kept you in suspense. Okay, let me get my bishop out.
Yeah, if you're going to get your bishop out, let me get my rook in.
Good. I was worried about this. And that loses the rook.
No. We're stacking these right here.
This is good. I like this. All right, knight here. It's going to be a very slow process. Yep.
So now I could attack that pawn. Actually,
this pawn?
Yeah, I could do that, right?
So if you go
you can just do that.
Well, if I go there, this happens.
Actually,
right?
just kidding. Yes, of course.
So is this a good move? I think you're on to me. You know that I have something up my sleeve.
It's not the worst move, right?
Well,
I don't see why it's so bad.
In this position...
Oh, you go here and you have this and this. Of course.
Yes.
So I don't want to do that. I'm not going to do that. Instead, I'm going to offer a rook trade.
So let's bring it back here. So you want to go rook here?
Yes.
What's the issue with that move?
Oh my gosh.
Okay, but what about bishop here? What about bishop here? Is that different?
Bishop there is different.
Yes.
Bishop there is fine.
Bishop there is a good move. So with it's little stuff like this, and the thing is, you can't. If you get better at this, chess is going to be super easy for you. Like super easy. But obviously, if you're like, well, I have this thing that I always get wrong. I don't want to practice it. It's going to be hard. But if you just get better at this, there's no reason you can't. Have you been spying on any of the other players?
Not at all. I've not done my research. Should I be doing illegal spying?
Well, they all stream their lessons, so it's not. It's not.
So I should. So I should. Is what you're saying.
Yeah. I was like saying, people are really on the grind. So
oh gosh.
How obsessive of a personality do you have about something like chess? Do you think?
I mean, I don't see myself going over all of my opponents' coaching lessons, but I do see myself just beating them in the tournament.
I like it. I like
Especially when I'm doing D6.
Well, Bishop D6.
It's all.
Yes.
It's all. No, it's all part of the plan. It's all part of the plan.
So another game plan here is to go Bishop out this way, which doesn't look like it accomplishes much.
Yeah. Why is that?
It just makes
Just
the Bishop
opens
more
up
active.
Okay. Yeah. Opens up the.
So
okay.
Also, long term, this knight is the only thing protecting this pawn.
Mm-hmm.
So how can we go after the knight? Something.
You already showed why I can't do that. I can't. I mean, I can move that one square.
And then on the next move, you would move it.
You're saying move, just slowly attack here. I guess it is the end game. There's not a whole lot to be doing right now.
Not 5e4 is a good. That's plan making. Sometimes in the end game, it needs to be a few moves.
Okay.
Not every move is, I play it, I'm gonna instantly just win a bunch of material.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, bishop out, and then pawn and pawn. But okay, let's go this way. I like it. You came up with this. I guess I made the move for you. But okay, check. Trading that bishop, simplifying. When you're in an endgame, simplifying will make your life easier because now this bishop is gone. You need to never worry about making that mistake.
I was about to do this, and I realized I can't be doing that.
What were you about to do?
I was about to do this, but I realized I can't because of the rook.
Yes, so actually I would take, and here.
Yeah, and then
what a beast.
Exactly. I can't be doing that.
Beast.
So,
okay, so yeah.
Instead of that, I could just push one piece forward with king.
Yeah, that's good.
Protecting this.
Active.
Are you seeing my arrows in red squares?
Yes, I am. Okay. It's like weird. It's glitchy, but yeah, I am. So king f6, you said, right?
Yep.
Yeah, go ahead. Play it.
Oh.
It has coach's blessing. Okay, so king f6. Can't really do much. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna go here. I'm gonna leave it in your capable hands to figure out how to go after my weaknesses.
Now I can do this.
Yes, you can.
You can't.
Oh wait, it just teleported back. Okay. Did you see rook b7? So I'm defending my pawn.
Just now, yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Aggressive.
Is that really bad?
No, it's come on. If I can't check it, I mean, if I can't take it. So first things first, I can't take it. I can't check you. Did you scan for all that, or did you just trust your gut?
No, I know that you couldn't do that.
I have a really mean move. I'm not going to play, but I have it.
Why not? Bring it out.
Nobody who's 859 named OmniPie123 is going to play that move. So, but it's this.
I'd love to see this move. Why is that really mean?
Well, you can't. I mean, you can take it, but then I would win this rook back, so I'd win a pawn.
Why don't I do this?
Oh, that you
trade pawns.
What? Beast.
And then it's still protected.
So I'll tell you why. The more advanced reason is the fact that the more pawns that get traded, the closer white has of drawing the game. The chances are
of drawing.
Yes, because white wants to draw. White's not playing for a win. White's like busted up.
Okay.
So my man saw rook takes b3. My God. All right, we can play on from here. I like it. I'm gonna go down here. So.
And you might be threatening this over here. So.
Okay, so what are we doing? Wow. I would have played that. It's probably a good thing. All right, rook here. Now, if you can find this next move, This will be great. Okay, that's very professional. Very professional move.
Oh boy.
Here, just being annoying.
That's fine. You can do that. Oh no. Okay.
Yes. So you're not worried about this pawn because you're attacking my knight.
Yes.
Yes. Excellent. And also your rook guards the pawn.
Also
for good measure.
guarding it. Yes.
You saw that? What? Man, you gotta stop blundering pieces. You're gonna be like 1200 strength.
Trust me. I believe in myself. I just gotta really stop blundering pieces.
Awesome. So 91. You're very close. I mean, the knockout punch is very close. You got my knight, very passive. So keep looking for ways to put some serious pressure here. So, what's the first move that you should consider in this position based on today's lesson?
Check.
Right. So if you check me, where am I going to move my king? Hypothetically.
Either here or here.
Sure. So start with next to the knight this way. If check and the king goes there, little calculation
Check.
practice. Oh wait, I was going to visualize it. Try to visualize it.
Sorry. So
rook.
if I check, you go. Would I also check again? But then you can just go here.
Then what would you do at the end of that?
Take.
Yeah, so you get my knight. Now, does that mean you play the rook check?
This initial rook check?
No, so how did this whole combination start?
The e5 you're saying?
Yeah, so chess logic works in the following way. So you give me this check.
Yep.
You only looked at this response.
Yep.
That response loses because of the check on b1. However, I can also move my king to the other squares.
Yes.
If I move my king here, the same rook move wins. Rook b1, because then you pin me to the king.
Okay.
Hard
So
to visualize that,
the
right?
best, yeah, it is. So the best king move would be here.
Correct, but then how do you force my king down? Make sure the king moves down no matter what. This is the hard part.
It wouldn't be f5 because you can
No,
just
'cause then
move
I would-
back.
Yeah, very good. A lot of people forget. You can move back. Okay, so where's the check?
I mean, this is a check, but oh, it's protected by the rook. Okay, so I move there.
And that's just winning. It's actually just force mate. Like it's mate. King's in the box.
There, and then okay, so you can't go anywhere. I mean,
that's it. I mean, I would give you a check.
Yep.
Move somewhere like here, and it's over. Or there.
And then if you would just make a move, and I would take your knight, and that's okay.
That's it. So
Okay.
the way you won this endgame, if we back up like 10 or 15 moves, it took a while. That's gonna happen. I mean, unless you're up like 30 points or something. So we didn't play rook here. We played bishop to simplify.
Okay.
You avoided any sort of mistakes like rook down. Then you came up with this plan to use your strength in the position. You traded pawns, fine, simplifying, and then you played g5, h5, and got my knight out of its active square. So here, okay, we shuffled back and forth, but then you found this move, and
Okay.
that move is probably the most advanced move. This whole plan is really the most advanced plan of this position. Using your pawns as a weapon.
Yeah.
That's why looking at checks is so important.
Okay.
Definitely, because if you play something like this, it's not the end of the world. You find this, but that's why looking for a check is just so important. It makes your life so easy.
True.
In this position, it just wins. Why does this not win? What is the only way for me to defend this pawn?
The only way for you to defend this pawn, going here.
Yes,
Because
blocking the
then
rook.
it blocks this, but you could take. Okay.
Yeah. And I mean, see again, you're finding this pretty effortless.